Excellent. Your lesson is over for the moment. Continue through the sewer, and I shall meet you again shortly.
See what I mean? Excellent.
I wish he would teach you how to teleport.
Yeah, that's... What the hell? That's an excellent point. How come we have to walk through the goddamn sewer?
You were once a great general, but now you gotta walk around. I, on the other hand, am gone.
Here we have a nice wheel which drains the lake.
I'd be scared out of my wits if I saw two vampires playing like hide-and-go-seek in like my town.
How would you know, man? They're just gray people wearing BDSM clothing.
This is true. I would either confuse them for vampires or gay-looking elves.
There's a difference?
Which is the same thing, yeah.
Here you are at last. Through this door lies your first true test. A gang of criminals are encamped ahead, and one of their number stands guard, unaware that his fate approaches. You must kill him, Cain. You have the skill to block and dodge his attacks. Bring him down using your claws. Once you have felled him, drink his blood to restore yourself from any wounds you may receive. I will be watching.
I will be watching you, but not really since I just teleported away.
She meant she'll be watching us on TV, okay? So here's a demonstration. You're supposed to use Fury. Totally forgot, ended up killing him in 3 hits anyway. Really good demonstration, guys. Normally, when you do something like this in a tutorial, you're supposed to be invulnerable or something to the attack that's not the one they want. Whatever. Clearly someone didn't give a crap.
Well, they did create this game and release this game.
So you're saying clearly someone didn't give a crap.
Right.
Yeah. Of course, there's one of those magic boxes in the sewers. That's a great place.
At least have a spiked mace now.
In addition to our physical superiority, vampires also possess dark gifts. These are our supernatural abilities. Our curse develops differently in each of us, giving us unique powers. Much of your former power, Cain, has been weakened during your long hibernation. The mist you see here can be used to your advantage. You have the ability to assume a mist form and become nearly invisible. You can move silently to bring down your prey from behind. At times when you are outnumbered, look for mist from which to kill your enemies silently. If you are pursued, you can hide in mist to escape. Now, use this gift to kill those before you in the cemetery. I will let you continue when the deed is done.
Backflip!
So I have no idea how she knows so much about our dark gifts, if they're all supposed to be unique, or how she knows which ones we have. Because they seem to have disappeared at random compared to Blood Omen 1.
Who knows?
So basically, all you have to do is get up close, you'll see the skull when they're ready, and then you fuck it up.
And this guy is running away like a little coward.
So here, I guess we'll show what went wrong. So you can see if you get too close, they are able to see that that's not normal mist, and they start backing away. Or in the case of a guard, they'll get all aggro. So when this happens, you kind of just gotta walk away.
I love how he said he was going to call the guards, and then he's screaming for help, and no one's coming.
He also totally gives up and just stands against the wall. On the downside here, yeah, can't do anything. Impossible to stealth kill. He got his stupid ass against the wall.
Glowy red eyes.
Totally messed up that demonstration there, but it's okay because we'll get it fixed anyway in a few seconds.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Yeah, the good thing is that apparently the game doesn't even require you to do it right, so, you know, who cares?
They're like, actually, you did it wrong, but who cares? You know, you'll get it right eventually. And if you don't, yeah, well.
Yeah, even if you never get it right, who cares? You know, whatever. Just beat the game. You gotta get this stuff back to Blockbuster as soon as possible anyway, right? That was uncalled for.
Yeah. I rented it at Hollywood Video.
So this is a weapon box, which is the greatest name ever for anything, and it makes your weapon all purple.
It imbues your weapon with the power of purple. Glowy purple.
It's like Mace Windu up in this bitch.
What manner of sorcery is this?
This is glyph energy, a new form of magic brought into the world with the rise of the Seraphan. It supplies power to all of Meridian. The gate you see can be opened using this energy. Activate the glyph box. This will bring power to the gate's lever and allow you to open it.
So this is how electricity works. You flip the breaker, and then a magic swirly glow follows the line until it eventually reaches the box in the other corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say I don't think that's how electricity works.
Well, then you better take it up with Thomas Alva Edison. Oh, by the way, when Kane does that like fiery orgasm thing, that means you're getting more health. It happens every time you fill a lore bar.
Well done. The glyphs are operated by the Glyph Rites, a secret society existing within Meridian. You may see them working on glyphs from time to time. They rarely talk with the townsfolk, and very little is known about their origins. Ahead is the market where the common dregs of Meridian engage in their filthy commerce. Beyond the market is the bridge that leads to the lower city. Make your way east to the bridge. I shall meet you there.
And where are you going?
I shall scout ahead to ensure that you don't meet any Seraphan patrols. You aren't ready for them yet.
How trusting of you to leave me to my own devices.
Consider it an act of goodwill.
Yeah, I like how those glyph guys, Crystal Dynamics was like, oh yeah, by the way, we don't know anything about them because we're too lazy to actually put a backstory for them.
It's not entirely true. They're just stupidly suspicious. It's like, you see these guys? These guys aren't going to be important, ... I love how that guy was totally beating on him, too. He kicked his ass.
I like how he was like, I'm probably gonna die, but at least this vampire's letting me kill this dude first.
So this is what Fury looks like. It insta-kills everything. It's nice. And we'll drink the guy who... We'll drink both of them. F it.
Kane is a very thirsty individual.
It's because Gatorade wasn't around back then. It's the thirst quencher.
Oh, it has electrolytes.
Thought that's what Brondo had.
Damn. He got knocked the fuck out.
I love the like slow fall too. It's really great. Of course, the body teleports right in front of you when you drink his blood, but you know we'll deal with some bugs for how sweet that was. So this is really the first section you actually get to experience the game. Like, it gives you a simple puzzle. You have to go down here first to activate the gate upstairs. Really not complex, kind of a small microcosm of what you have to do. And no, these boxes do not work the way you would think the boxes would work.
The hardest part of the puzzle is jumping on the box.
Now you forget it. It's not even worth it.
That guy wasn't even doing it. He's like, oh, I'm just guarding this switch. Oh god, why?
I have absolutely no pity. The best way to do this is just literally just kill everybody, get all the lore you can. We won't be doing that for the sake of, speed and I'm sure everyone who's watching sanity. But it's fun to just kick the ass of random women who are just sitting here crying.
I'll take it as blood is the same thing as experience points, so to
Essentially,
speak.
yeah. Like, basically, every time a bar fills, you get more health. Instead of actually having talismans or anything like that from Soul Reaver, it's just basically, they made killing enemies important again.
That's good.
Actually, it's the first time in the Soul Reaver series that killing an enemy does something more than just giving your health.
That's what you would call a bad day.